Welcome back. We are covering 25 ways social media can grow your business. There's no social distance in social media. And number four is time saving tips. But before we get going and jump into this, do me a huge favor. It's free to do and doesn't take much time. Click the positive feedback mechanism on whatever platform you're listening to this on. So, for instance, if you're listening or watching this on YouTube, it'd be the thumbs up, the subscribe, and the alert button. It lets the platforms know you appreciate the content that's being produced and also lets me know. And again, like I said, I do appreciate it. Right now, you could be the 12th subscriber and person and follower on YouTube, at least, that is highly intelligent, super competitive, awesome in all ways, and beautiful at the same time. And you're also part of the current 11 members of our community here at Small Biz Shoutout. And I'm one of those, by the way, too. So anyway, we're going to jump in. So the last video that we covered, it was money saving tips in terms of content that you can produce for your social media platforms that you're leveraging your business on, right? And this is a little bit similar, but it's a little bit different, right? So time saving tips, right? And so depending on what your product or service is that you're selling and offering up to your customers and clients and consumers, money saving tips is always good, but maybe you have the product that is not necessarily cheap or affords you the opportunity to save a lot of money, right? If you're saving me 25 cents, I mean, it's good. I'm glad that I'm saving 25 cents, but that's not necessarily a showstopper or incentive for me in terms of the decision making that I'm going to make with your product or service, right? But let's say that the product or service that you're offering up, while you may be able to save me 25 cents, but you save me 3 hours, over the course of a week, and that's the emphasis of your product or service. That becomes very, very, very valuable to me. And I think not that I don't like saving money or making money, that's not it. But the longer in the tooth I get, and the old head that I am, time is more valuable to me than saving 25 cents, right? And so if you can tell the story about how your product or service will save you time or save your clients and customers time, that could be more valuable than the cost savings that you might be able to offer them, right? And depending on where you are, if you're saving time for a CEO of a company, right, who's making several million dollars a year in compensation, that's a huge cost savings. And the same thing for his family, right? I mean, they're doing things and operating on a different level. So if you can save them a couple of hours over the course of a week or a month or whatever that looks like, that's where your value add is. And that's where you need to be able to showcase how your product or service is saving your customers, your clients, and your consumers time. And again, I think having that whole feature in there on your social media platforms, as it's always a struggle to come up with content, that's a great way and a great add-on to your social media presence that you can provide to them. And I think it's something that you should know about anyway, right? It's another angle that you need to be able to, easily talk about, at the drop of a hat to anybody you run into. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I think it's pretty straightforward, but I want to encourage you to add that category or intermix it with, cost savings, whatever that looks like for you. But I think it's another content creation opportunity that will help you and something for you to consider for your business. And you should know about this in terms of how your business is doing that with their product or service that you're offering. So that's going to do it. Before we go, do me a favor, click the subscribe button, click the thumbs up, click the alert button, or click the positive feedback mechanism on whatever platform you're watching this on, and we'll talk to you at the next video.